My name is Muhammad Izzah bin Muhammad Nazri. I am 20 years old this July. I know most of you guys disagree with my topic, but for me, I still wanted to tell you guys. Okay. An electric vehicle, EV, is a vehicle that is propelled by one or most electric motors or traction motors. There is four or maybe two electric motors in one of a car in one car, basically in front and at the back. Okay. And electric vehicles may be powered by electricity from off vehicle sources with a collector tank, or it may be self-contained with a battery, solar panels, fuel cells, or an electric generator to transform fuel to electricity. Plug-in electric vehicles, also known as electric cars or EVs, are related, enjoyable, and useful. Electric vehicles fueling has benefits not found in traditional internal combustion engines vehicles. EVs are very sensitive and have a lot of torque because electric motors respond rapidly. EVs are frequently more technological linked than traditional cars, with many EV charging stations allowing charging to be controlled through a mobile app. You will plug in your EVs. You will plug in your EVs, and when you get home, much like a mobile, it will be ready for use in the next morning. There are a lot of charging options at home, at work, or on the road. Okay. You will never need to visit a gas station again if you charge often. Today, I'm gonna tell you guys, we should use an electric cars rather than fuel cars. You guys might think that when using electric cars is much more dangerous than driving a fuel economy car, that is a combustion engine car. All of you are wrong. That's why I want to tell you guys about my first topic sentence is driving electric car are environmentally friendly. Okay. The main advantage of electric vehicles is that they will contribute to improving air quality in cities and towns. Pure electric vehicles with no tailpipe when driving do not emit CO2 emissions. So because of they don't have a combustion engine, they don't produce a CO2 emission. CO2 is carbon dioxide, as you guys know. This significantly decrease air pollution. Simply put, electric vehicles make our city and city safer for pedestrians and cyclists on cleaner roads. Just one electric car will save on the road on an average of 1.5 million grams of CO2 over a year. This is the equivalent of 4 flights to Barcelona from London. Next, the advantage of using electric cars are no sound pollution. Electric cars doesn't make sounds because it only uses motors to make the car move, and by that, the old folks can live a better life in the cities without hurting their ears. Okay. Girls and boys, listen out. Driving a fuel car are much more expensive than driving an electric car. But by driving an electric car save money from fueling petrol or diesel car. Driving an electric cars to recharge energy are much cheaper than refueling petrol cars. Electric cars are cheaper than gas-powered vehicles to run. First of all, the cost of petrol is lower. On average, charging an electric car costs 300 to 400 a year, based on where you charge them. A conventional hybrid plug-in costs $700 a year. A hybrid is combination of electric and fuel. Okay. By contrast, a petrol car will cost you between $1,000 and $2,500 annually. In general, electric vehicles are cheaper to own than petrol counterparts. Prices range from $30,000 and $40,000, but some jurisdictions offer grants and discounts to increase their affordability. For example, Quebec offers up to 8,000 discounts, and PC offers up to 5,000 in discounts. There is a cheaper electric cars, but the cars are way too small than a normal car. It called a smart car. It is also using a fully electric car, but the speed of the smart car can only run to 80 to 120 km an hour. Okay. Now, pay attention, guys. All of you know that combustion engine cars have a lot of part, but electric cars have low maintenance requirements. Electric motors are less component rich than internal combustion engine and need less maintenance. You need adjust gasoline, flow rate, spark plugs, fuel filters, and or electricity. Power drive belts. This can lead to substantial savings, especially in cars. However, electric motors require a fluid brake, which should be constantly maintained. EVs do need frequent maintenance, particularly for the braking system. Despite the need of little maintenance compared to gas-powered cars, the EVs have a long lithium-ion battery instead of an energy tank for fuel storage to store the energy which drive the engines. When an EV battery falls, the range of vehicles is limited. Most electricity suppliers have a battery warranty of 8 years or 100,000 miles on a dash. Okay, any car manufacturers provide longer battery warranties for the electricity batteries of California. A warranty of 10 years, 150,000 miles is needed. Okay. These are my options on we should use an electric cars rather than a fuel car. To sum up everything that I have been stated so far, driving electric cars these days is a must. Maybe the electric cars are a bit expensive to purchase, but compared to the fuel car, the road tax on electric cars are far more cheaper than combustion engine cars. The differences only at insurance. In my own opinion, I would love to buy one of it if I can afford it someday. Because the torque of electricity cars are greater than the combustion engine cars. As a result, I am sure that if all of these conditions are met, the use of electric cars will be maximized in the future. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you.